Since all water is shared on Earth, if it gets polluted, there can be big problems. One of the tricky things about water pollution is that you can't always see it. Clear water can be polluted if there are chemicals or poisons in it. Water runoff from a heavy rain can be too warm for fish in a river, and that's a kind of pollution too. Water pollution happens whenever the water is not healthy. Ships sometimes spill oil, and that kills fish, dirties the water, and may cost millions of dollars to clean up. If you have ever mixed oil and water, then you know how hard it is to separate them. In some cities, there are factories that put oil or chemicals into the water by mistake. Even smokestacks make pollution that rises into the sky and is washed back to the ground in rain. That rain is sometimes called acid rain, and it harms plants and the animals that eat the plants. When a big factory puts a lot of pollution or waste into rivers or lakes, that is pollution from one point, or point source pollution. But factories are not the only polluters on the planet. You might guess that farms make a lot of pollution from fertilizers, pesticides, or waste from animals that washes away. But farms are not the only polluters either. Water polluters are you and me and our friends and families. We don't do it on purpose, but it happens a lot. The reason why is that there are so many of us and we are scattered all over the world at different points. The pollution we produce is called non-point source pollution because it doesn't just start at one point. Our cars and trucks leak oil that gets washed away. Boat engines can also leak oil. When we add fertilizer or weed killer to our lawns, that is washed away too. Some people dump old paint and chemicals down the drain, and that goes to the rivers. Most of the time we pollute and threaten our water supply by mistake. People often don't think when they clean around their homes and businesses that everything that washes away goes into a drain, then to a river. It disappears from where we see it, but it always goes somewhere else.